Schools across the district have been helping students make healthier choices, and Goodrell Middle School is leading the way. We'll talk to Vice Principal Deb Markert and Healthy Choices teacher John Walling about the changes Goodrell has made for the benefit of students next on Classroom Connections. Hi, and welcome to Classroom Connections, a public affairs discussion on issues important to students, teachers, and parents in the Des Moines Public Schools. I'm your host, Sarah Taylor. Goodrell Middle School has made positive changes over the past few years to encourage students to eat healthy and become more active. Last month, they received a Healthier School Gold Medal from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Deb Markert, Vice Principal of Goodrell, and John Walling, Healthy Choices teacher, are joining me today to talk about the steps the school has taken to become healthier. Thank you both for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Great. So Deb, the goal of the Healthier U.S. School Challenge is to promote a healthier school environment for our children. So tell me what changes have been made at Goodrell as far as what students eat.
Sure. We started this process about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And there have been quite a few changes that we've made. And one of the biggest changes we had to make was in our offerings at lunchtime.
Sure.
And so we worked with food service from downtown and had to modify our menu several different times until we could come up with a menu that met the requirements of the Healthier U.S. School Challenge. And quite honestly, that's what took us the longest, because it required that they even look for new vendors to offer new food items that had more whole grains and more greens and those kinds of things that we didn't currently have in our menu.
Okay.
So we spent a lot of time doing that. We also looked at things in our building like our fundraising efforts. We needed to make sure that we were offering healthier options instead of, doing the traditional candies and fattening foods that we all, look forward to when those brochures come out. And so we took a look at what we were doing there. We reevaluated our vending machines, changed our offerings in our vending machines so that those were all healthy options for our kids after school, as well as our staff. We worked with the Food Corps who came in as well, and they helped us establish a school garden at our school. So our staff and students are involved in that. And they use the produce from the garden in family consumer science classes and in an after-school cooking program that Food Corps leads. And that has really gone over well. It's been very popular with our kids. They enjoy that interaction with the garden and learning about gardening.
Sure, yeah.
And growing fresh produce. We also had things that we continued to do in our building with Fuel Up to Play 60, which offers a lot of physical activity and movement for our kids in programming after school and in the evenings. We looked at our recess times at lunch and before school as well to offer times for kids to go in the gym or get outside and move during those free times during the day. We just had a lot of people all throughout the building and the district that were very willing to get involved and just reconsider what we were doing to offer the best options for our kids so that they could have a healthier experience.
Okay, sounds wonderful. So John, can you talk a little more about how students are becoming more physically active during the school day?
Absolutely. At Goodrell, we call it Healthy Choices instead of PE because we see it as the physical, intellectual, emotional, social, and spiritual as total wellness.
Okay.
And so our kids, we open our gym at 7 in the morning and to allow our kids to come in and get energized for the day. We also have after-school program, Century 21 after-school program that has a part of that is being active and moving and again, part of that total wellness. We also then have a program called Jammin' Minutes that comes to us through an email that we send out to classroom teachers, and they use the apparatuses in the room such as chairs and desks, etc., to be able to do a 5-minute workout in the morning and a 5-minute workout in the afternoon. And so kids are able to become more active in the regular classroom as well. And so when we look at physical activity, we try not to limit it to just outdoors or just the gym, but we try to infiltrate it throughout the school.
Okay, so they're maybe being active in math class then.
Absolutely, absolutely, which is sometimes been thought of as a stretch, and how would you do that?
Yeah.
And so these resources have helped us tremendously.
Okay, wonderful. So how has the overall school culture been affected?
Oh, it really has become a way of life at Goodrell. We were just talking recently with getting the award that it doesn't feel like an initiative because it's something that we just do. And so many people are involved and have embraced it and changed their thinking on what kinds of rewards they give in classes and what kinds of activities even the teachers take on, challenges that they take on. And so, I have been very impressed with all of the different people and groups that have been involved, from the National Dairy Council to Fuel Up to Play to our wellness committee, our staff, our students. They really have embraced it, and they don't even notice that there's not pizza and pop at a dance anymore, and they look forward to the milks and the carrots and celery and crackers and cheese that are served, and we don't hear anything from them about they want pop or where are those things at. And so it really has just become a way of how we do business at Goodrell.
Okay, well, wonderful. Can you say anything more, John, about the students and having no junk food at school?
Absolutely. Well, another part of our framework is we use Live Healthy Iowa. In the fall, they have Walk to School Day, and that's the first Wednesday of October is Walk to School Day, and that's in conjunction with Safe Walks to School. So we've been doing that for over 10 years. There's also then the 10-week challenge in January that they put on, and then there's Go to Distance Day, which is the first Friday of May. And all these are offered to all the schools free, and it's just a wonderful way to have milestones along the way, burst your thirst, walk for your health, those kind of things that are, again, free and a great framework to help us with the milestones throughout the year. And we also have a student leadership group called Promotion Kids. And what Deb was saying happened in the cafeteria is like at the a la carte. Is people wondered how we got away from the cakes and the ice creams. It started with our student leadership group. They realized that for us to move forward, we had to get rid of those things. So they said, we'll do it. So they went in and they spoke at lunch and said, we're going to be doing away with these, and we're going to be bringing in frozen yogurts and baked chips and that kind of stuff. So, really, that kind of culture was brought on by our students as well. So it's not a top-down from adult to child. Our students were very much involved, and Courtney Downing is a state ambassador for Fuel Up to Play and has spoke around the state and is a huge advocate and wonderful leader within our building as well for health and wellness.
Okay, wonderful. So is there anything else you'd like to add, Deb? What will be happening in the future at Goodrell?
Well, we'll just continue this journey. We see it as a journey. We're always looking to continue to build the knowledge and education behind healthier living. And our intent and goal is really to help teach students about healthier lifestyles so that it lasts lifelong. We want them to leave Goodrell with a really good sense of what they need to do to take care of themselves in all aspects, like John said, the physical, but also the social and emotional as well. And so we will continue that. We also will work on a policy, on a wellness policy that's specific to Goodrell. The district has a wellness policy, which was a requirement for the Healthier U.S. Schools Challenge, but we would like to take that and build on it and make it very specific to Goodrell and what we're doing at Goodrell.
Okay, well, congratulations to both of you, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. Don't forget, this and all other Classroom Connections episodes are available on our website. For Classroom Connections, I'm Sarah Taylor. Thanks for watching.